Alright. I'm done wasting time. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna tell the story. Okay, so hey friends, it's me. It's me again. Taina. Hey friends, it's me, Taina, but everyone calls me TT, and welcome back to my channel. So I don't really got no makeup on. I mean, I got my eyebrows and lashes, but whatever. And camera quality probably a little, because I'm using my phone. But, you know, we're going to upgrade to a camera sooner or later. So it was my freshman year of high school. It was like the second week of school, like September something. I don't know, but it was the second week of school. So there was this, we're going to name him, what do he look like? I don't know. I don't remember his face being disfigured, so we're going to call him Mashed Potato. So Mashed Potato would say stuff to my cousin about me, because my cousin went to high school too. So it was like he was asking my cousin for mine, and my cousin would say no, like every time. So Mashed Potato would be like so he would say some slick comment at her butt stink.
Yo, are you dumb?
Who butt stink? So, but my cousin would be like, oh, it's just like he just playing. I'm like, no, I don't care. Like, I don't know him. Like, ain't nobody about to come at me like that. So I went and told my sister. And my sister already been to the high school, like, because when we first moved out here, it was like, I think it was her sophomore year of high school. To the high school we went to, it was her sophomore year, and I was in 8th grade. And then I graduated, became a freshman, and she was a junior. So I told my sister, so my sister already knew, like, the type of people he was and who he hung around with. So I told her, and she was like, all right, we're gonna address it. We're gonna address it when I get on the bus. So I was like, okay. Next day, we get on the bus. So we get on the bus, and I was cool with this girl named Tatiana, because she was a little thought box. She was just, nah, that's like mean. You know what? Forget it. I am gonna call her Tatiana because she did not have my back at all. Not one time that she got up and defended me. So we're gonna call her Tatiana because that's what she is. She was a little nasty thought, like ran through all that stuff. Maybe I should call her nah, yeah, we're gonna call her Tatiana. So we went on the bus. I was cool with Tatiana. So I'm talking to Tatiana, and Mashed Potato in the back. Mashed Potato and his little crew was on the back of the bus yelling out like prerogative stuff, like saying like she did things, and it was just like ew, like why is that your business in the first place? That's none of your business. That's nasty. It was just like he was saying stuff like, what was he saying? That's why you suck eggplant. And I was just like, I'm like, Tatiana, you gonna let him talk to you like that? She's all like, like ignoring. I'm like, no. I guess Mashed Potato and his friends was hearing me like get upset, because I'm like, because I know they ain't talking to you like that. Like, you need to defend yourself. Like, I was saying all that stuff to her. But they thought I was getting mad because I thought they was talking to me. I knew they wasn't talking about me because I don't, like, they didn't know me. Nobody know me, so it didn't matter. So Mashed Potato thought it was a smart idea to be like, she probably suck eggplant too.
Hey, who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Who? So I got up like, who the you talking? So I'm like, who the you talking to? I'm like, you're not talking to me. But I just know I was going off. And then one of his friends was like, we're not even talking to you. We're not even. I was like, I know y'all not talking to me, but y'all talking about my friend, and that's not cool. And so I'm going off. And that's when, so there's this girl who was cool with Mashed Potato. What we gonna name her? We're gonna name her Humpty Dumpty, because she was built like Humpty Dumpty. like really built like him. Like every time I saw her, I thought of Humpty Dumpty Build-A-Bear. That's what I thought. And Humpty Dumpty and her little friends of girls, I don't know why, but they always felt all big and mighty walking around the school. Like they thought like somebody was supposed to be scared of them because they were known for like jumping people or whatever. It was just corny. I'm like, y'all live in the suburbs. Like, just because y'all black doesn't mean y'all gotta act like that. Like, they were just like trying to be so hard for what? So Humpty Dumpty, her little crew friends, I don't know what they thought they was. I think they thought they were mean girls or something, but they was really giving Gross Sister from the Proud Family. That's what they was giving. So she hung out with Mashed Potato too, and his little guy friends. Like, they were like one ugly family. So Mashed Potato in the back of the, I said Mashed Potato, Humpty Dumpty was on the back of the bus, like tying her little bandana. So I see her, so I'm like, you know what? I know I don't really know you, but I really see the way you move, and you give me a funny vibe. I don't like it. So I'm like, what the you tying your bandana for? Like, what's that? And then she like, yes, I see you. So I said something to her. Then say nothing. I'm like, y'all really got a problem? We can get off this bus and we can fight right now. They all keep yappity yap, yap, yap. I'm like, all right. So I get off the bus and they still on the, mind you, I get off the bus. They still on the bus. They stuck their head out the window. Still going off. I'm like, get off the bus. Get off. Like, I literally like kicked the bus. So the bus driver stopped. And they still yapping, like, get off the bus. Y'all really got a problem. They didn't even get off the bus. They didn't even get off the bus. I told they punk asses to get off the f***ing bus. Yeah, so they didn't get off. So I got back home. I told my sister what happened. So my sister's like, you know what? They like to jump. So, you know, we just gonna have to be prepared. Like, so I already knew those guys I already kind of knew it was gonna happen, but around that age, I really didn't care. Like, I didn't care. Like, I just didn't care. Like, and I told myself, anytime I know I'm gonna get jumped, I'm still gonna fight. I'm still gonna beat up who I wanna beat up because I'm not scared. So it's the next day. What happened? So we get on the bus, and here comes Mashed Potato, Humpty Dumpty, and the Gross Sisters. Or again on the bus. Look, and then mind you, the day before, the Gross Sisters wasn't on the bus. So Humpty Dumpty, like the Gross Sisters wasn't on the bus with Humpty Dumpty the day before. So I guess that day, that, you know, the night of, they all like got on the phone with each other or something, or text each other or something. I don't know. And told each other what happened, and I guess they plotted this, but it is what it is. So Humpty Dumpty get on the bus, and the Gross Sisters all ready to, looking like they all ready to fight. Well, I'm lying. The morning of, Humpty Dumpty got on the bus. So Humpty Dumpty got on the bus. I see her. She looked like she ready to fight, but you know, I'm looking like I'm ready to fight too. So, and at this time, I used to keep sneakers and tights in my locker just in case something like this happened. So the next morning, we get off the bus, and it's like breakfast time, and we all in the cafeteria waiting till the bell ring to go to our first period. So I'm at the table, just like, you know, chit-chatting with some other people I knew too. I mean, like, I'm really close with them, but you know when you used to seeing certain people and y'all just talk sometimes. Like, that's how it was. And here comes Humpty Dumpty and the Gross Sisters all coming to the table. I don't know what they thought they was doing. I guess they was supposed to punk me out, but they didn't. So she was all like, you said something yesterday? I'm like, I did, and you heard me. She said something, and I was like, you got up, I saw you tying your bandana, so I said something. And then she was all like, you want to fight or something, like fight after school? I was like, we can fight, I don't care. She was like, all right, we're fighting after school. So I'm like, okay. I already knew she kind of planned it, didn't care enough to like be scared. I guess she went around telling the whole damn school we was about to fight or something. Because after school, like the bus was packed, like everybody was on the bus, and it was just like, ugh, like you live for this. Because like how mind you, it was the second week of school, and then nobody really know me. So now we off the bus. So we off the bus, and my sister with me, of course. She ready to fight, I'm ready to fight. And it was like 7 of them. Like, it was her, the girl sisters. Let me see how many of the girl sisters. It was the Humpty Dumpty, the girls, and her girl sisters. And how many girl sisters she had? It was Humpty Dumpty and the 4 girl sisters. And there was Mashed Potato and these 2 other boys, and they were brothers. I didn't really like them neither. We gonna name them too. We gonna name them the Ugly Twins, even though they weren't twins, but you know, they brothers. So that you had you know, Mashed Potato and the Ugly Twins, and then they brought some dude that didn't even go to school, but Mashed Potato didn't jump in, and the grown man didn't jump in. So we did get jumped up. So it was 7. Only those 7 jumped in. So we get off. So we wait till the bus driver drive off. The bus driver drive off. And Tatiana was there too. Tatiana was there. So I give her my bag I told her, hold my purse. And mind you, the girl sisters, they was all taller than me. They was all thicker than me. And Humpty Dumpty was thicker than me. But me and her was the same height. So me and Humpty Dumpty get the fight in. I dropped her in like 2 seconds. Like, she couldn't even fight. Got her down in like 2 seconds. Was beating her up. So the girl sisters were all like, let her get up. Like, cut it all out. Your friend getting beat up, now you mad. But you know what? That's your friend. So I let her get up. And for some reason, like, it just all happened so fast. Next thing you know, my sister was fighting one of the girl sisters, and then all hell just broke loose, and then everybody just started jumping in. So I got in there, and then who I grabbed? I grabbed one of the girl sisters, start knocking her lights out. I got a video, but I'm not gonna show it. Not because I'm scared of them, because how can I be scared of a bunch of bulldogs that I beat up? Start pounding on her head, and the next thing you know, one of the ugly twins, the older ugly twin, pushed me, and the other ugly twin kicked me in my head. Bro, I didn't even feel none of that. And then the other girl sister grabbed me from behind, but you know, I got up 2.5 because you know, I'm like that. And I started fighting with the other girl sister, and that's when the fight officially broke up. It was just hectic. It all happened so fast. It was crazy. I think that's why I don't remember half of it. So then we went back home. Like, literally, I went back home and went straight to sleep. I was tired. I went back home, went straight to sleep. Next thing you know, I got on Instagram. The video was on Instagram. Mind you, like, everybody said we won that fight. Video was spreading everywhere. And then my mom found out because she was looking through. So I was logged on Instagram on her phone. And I guess I forgot to log out. Checked my DM. She saw the fight. She was livid. She was pissed. So she was all like, at first we wasn't going to go to school, but she was all like, where's their address? Like, where's the address so we could go to their house? Didn't even know what their addresses was. So we couldn't tell her the address. So she was like, all right, I'm getting on the bus. So the next day, you know, my mom get on the bus. And then the Humpty Dumpty, Mashed Potato, the girl sister, that was all on the bus next day. Then the next morning. So my mom got on the bus. My mom was like, whoever got a problem with my 2 daughters, y'all can fight me. Get your auntie, get your mom, get your... And they tried to disrespect my mom. Like, my sister got up quick as hell. My sister got up 2.5. Was all like, shut the fuck up and let my mother talk. Shut the fuck up. She was like, shut the fuck up and let my mother talk. You know, we don't play that. And, you know, I was right behind her ready to fight anybody again. So then I guess the bus driver called the office. So they called the office. We get off the bus. And then the officer was all like, whose parents was on the bus? Yikes. So I'm like, okay, it was my mother. So they separated us. Then we went to the office. They asked us what happened. I told them what happened, but I didn't care. I told them what happened. We all got suspended because they were talking about the bus stop is school property. When I came back to school, the only person I really knew was Humpty Dumpty. Like, the girl sisters that had jumped in, I didn't even know who they was. It took me it took me a couple months to find out who all the people that jumped in, because some people were saying they jumped in and didn't even jump in the fight. Like, ew, like, people in that school they wanted to be like known so bad, or wanted somebody to be scared of them so bad. Like, some people was lying about being in the fight. And I'm like, whoever I scratched up in the face, I fought her. Whoever in that video was getting their head bopped in by me, I fought her. And you know, I fought Humpty Dumpty, and we all know I beat her up. It was a crazy fight. Don't regret it. No, everybody said we want to fight, and when people were saying we want to fight, now they always like, I didn't even really want to jump in it. Now you didn't want to jump in it. Like, no, you looked bad. That's why y'all claim y'all didn't want to jump in it. But they know what they was doing. They was trying to be big and bad and scare somebody, but ain't nobody scared of y'all. And look, y'all all looked bad and got beat up. Anyways, that's the end of the story. I don't know, this might be my first and last story time. I don't really like telling my business like that. But you know, if you like it, like it up. If you want to see more, and I might suggest it, you can go ahead and comment more story times and subscribe. Bye. Where to start? How it came. You like